Good morning, hope everyone's doing alright. Welcome back to the channel. Well, it's a bit different this time because I had every intention of this channel being about van life, van camping, in a micro camper, going away exploring, blah blah blah. Circumstances did change. Van is no longer for camping, and I basically lost all motivation for doing anything. That's whether it's my YouTube channel for my motorbikes, which is doing quite well, or just getting out and doing filming in general. And more recently, I found my passion again for cars. So I just thought I'd give it a go, see what happens, change the channel up a little bit, make it more about the car, getting away, travelling, etc., doing little trips in this car that I'm in now, which I'll get onto in a second, and see what happens. So I'm going to get going, and then we'll chat about the car, what it is, and plans moving forward. So, the car. This is a 2016 Mazda MX5 Mark IV. I've had it for 12 months, 16 months? 16 months. Quite a long time. It's probably the longest I've actually owned a car. And before this I had the Q3, bit of a dad's car, 2-litre turbo thing. It was nice, it was the automatic, 7-speed. It was nice, but I got bored very quickly and I wanted something a bit more me. So I ended up coming away from the 5-seater dad car to a 2-seater mini sports car essentially. It's their dark grey, graphite grey colour. It's got the red trim, splitter, window mirror covers, rear spoiler, and it is nice. I do love this car, but again, I bought it, enjoyed it for, I don't know, a couple of months, took it away, me and the missus went on some big drives, we went all the way to London, we did, you know, it's done a few miles, and then I just fell out of love with cars in general. I'm gonna go this way because she revs. And yeah, I kind of fell out of love with driving cars in general. I grew up loving cars, they were my biggest interest. I've had, I mean, the list is too much to even count. I can't even remember. I've had, what, twin turbo BMWs, I've had the Mini Cooper S, the new one, I had Fiesta ST, Focus ST, I had a 1986 Scirocco which was fully rebuilt from the ground up with a 2.5 V5 out of a Golf in it. Well, so I had the Kia Proceed 1.6 turbo thing, that was good fun. I've had quite a lot of cars, and after doing my motorbike test, that kind of took priority, and I fell out of love with cars, didn't enjoy driving them, didn't really want to drive them, unless I had to. But recently, I almost found a new lease of life towards the car, and for some unknown reason I've all of a sudden really started to enjoy driving them again. So while that passion has come back, I thought, let's give it a go, see what happens, explore, try and make some content with this thing, because it is a cool little car, and obviously the MX5 is such a popular car. Everybody knows what an MX5 is, whether it's the Mark 1, 2, 3, you know, to the new ones, the ND or the RF. Everybody knows what an MX5 is, and that's basically what today's video is all about. A little insight and an overview of what I want to do, the car itself, go for a little jolly down the countryside, find a nice coffee spot, and just enjoy this car and enjoy Cornwall. This car is so fun. Let's put the aircon on, I'm getting a bit hot. So the car itself, as I said, it's a 2016 Mark IV MX5. It's the 1.5 version, so it's not the big one, 4-cylinder. But since owning the car, the first thing I done was stick a Scorpion exhaust on it. And then on the same day, I think it was literally the day I picked the car up, my best mate and mechanic mapped it for me. So standard, these cars are 129 brake and 111 torque. They're not the most powerful of cars, granted, but what they do is rev. If you've ever driven an MX5, whether it's an old one, what the hell are you doing? Wow. Yeah, if you've ever driven an MX5, you know what they're like. The old 2 litre ones are a little bit more lumpy, but they just rev and rev and rev and rev. This one's no different, and since having it mapped, roughly we've taken it up to about 160, 170 brake, and it's noticeable. It revs even higher. Obviously with the Scorpion exhaust, it's freed up that airflow a lot more. And I have to say that exhaust does sound lovely. You hit 3,000 RPM and it opens up and it just sounds so good. Below that, you wouldn't really know it was there. I'm actually not too sure where I am. Somewhere on the South Peninsula. One thing this car does lack is sympathy on your back. Obviously, with it being a sports car, the ride is quite harsh, but it's harsh for a reason. Obviously, it handles like it's on rails. It is literally a go-kart. Mazda know how to make a roadster or a sports car. They just do. You can't deny the fact that these are great handling little cars. This one's no different. The only thing letting this particular car down is the tyres, because again, with losing interest in cars, I didn't change anything. I used to be in the modded scene, go to car shows, all of that jazz. First thing I'd usually do is put good rubber on, and I haven't, so that's next. With this being the Sky Active model, you get cruise control, all of the entertainment system, like as much as you can get on it, all of the sat nav and everything. Heated seats. You've got the steering wheel, which has got all of the buttons and gadgets on it. Rear reversing sensors, all of the LED light pack. So yeah, anything that Mazda offer, you get with this car. And it's all very good, to be fair. The entertainment system's super easy. You've got this little wheel down here with the buttons, and you can scroll through things, and it is very easy to use. 6-speed manual, very, very short shifts. Obviously, again, anyone who's driven a Mazda will know that they are quite short shifter. You can go even shorter with modding it, but you don't really need to. It's fabulous as it is. Plans for the channel and the car, a lot of trips. I quite fancy getting away in it, and you know, Wales, Cotswolds, go to some nice places, see what it's like on a long journey when you're not sat on a motorway for 8 hours, and just have fun with it. I just want to, I enjoy making videos. Like I said, I've got a motorbike channel. I enjoy doing it. Ooh, this road's quite nice. Sorry. Yeah, I enjoy making videos. Whether they're any good or not, that's yet to be seen. Obviously, being in Cornwall, we've got some great roads, really nice coffee places, lots of points of interest. So that's kind of what I want the channel to be, is exploring, finding cool places, enjoying the car, and making some, you know, mediocre quality videos. So if that's of interest, you know, it'll be great for you guys to tag along. On that note, I'm going to nosy on down and try and find a coffee. So I'll see you guys in a minute. Right, got my coffee. Just popped down to Origin in Porthleven. Got some banana loaf as well, because I love cake. And now, I love starting this car up. Oh, 10 out of 10. Always 10 out of 10 at Origin. I love their coffee. Doesn't really get much better now, does it? Cool little rear wheel drive sports car, coffee, cake, super happy. I've got a few plans coming up. I've been itching to get back to Wales, so I think that's going to be first on the list. Do a proper little driving tour, all the way up through Wales, up to Snowdonia, do like a massive loop round. For me, my work schedule is pretty good at the minute. I get Sunday, Mondays off, so I can technically get some nice little trips in, finish work Saturday, and then I've got 2.5 days then to get something booked, filmed. So I'm going to try my utmost hardest to get some good, fun videos sorted. What are we doing here, Jiminy Crickets? Oh dear, have we had a crash? That's not gone well. Oh shit. Oh, hope they're okay. Christ. Anyhow, on that note, I am going to end the video here. If it's something you've enjoyed, please give it a thumbs up. If it's something you want to continue following and you're interested in seeing what I do and get up to with this MX5, hit subscribe. I got a few errands to run now, so I'm going to poodle on and do that. And hopefully, I'll see you on the next video. Ciao!